Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar, not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the House of Orientica. House of Orientica is another Middle Eastern perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. The emphasis is on house because they make everything inside the company, from the very raw materials to the end products. So they are a true perfume house, and they are a niche house because they don't make anything else apart from perfumes. And I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, God knows how many, probably over 20 of them. And for the price, they are super impressive, very impressive. So this one is from their luxury line. So they have two tiers of perfumes. One is affordable line and the other one is the luxury line. So this one in particular is from the luxury line, and this one is from their Royal Collection line. So Royal Collection has a free perfumes in it. I unboxed and reviewed the other two, which was Royal Collection Noble, Royal Collection Victory, and this is the third iteration in this line, and this is Royal Collection Dynasty. So Royal Collection Dynasty EDP 80ML. At the moment it's not available anywhere apart from their own website, which is the global or the Dubai website, and they're selling it for £120. So in terms of first presentation, absolutely amazing. Just look at it. As it says, Royal Collection Dynasty, this looks like a royalty. It looks like the super high-end perfume, which is in a way anyway. And if it was any big names with this kind of presentation, it would have cost you £300-400 easy. So they've given you everything plus the kitchen sink for the price you're paying. Amazing presentation. The box has got beautiful texture and the beautiful detail, and heavy and thick and dense. The bottle as well, very heavy, very dense, very thick. Combination of metal and glass, which making it super heavy in the hand. And the important thing is when you feel it, when you get it in your hand, when you see it, oh my god, it just feels super luxury. So these are very good for giving as a gift. If you want to gift somebody special in your life, this is top of the range. You cannot get better than this. So presentation was excellent. In terms of performance, I'm very happy to say this is a super performer. On my skin went easily over 10 hours, on t-shirt easily over 12 hours. The next day I woke up, I could still smell it super strong. So very strong and very long lasting. No basically problem with that at all. It says EDP on it, but I think they put more than concentration of the oil is more than EDP in here. It's very thick and strong. So very good for us consumers to get such a good performer perfume. The House of Orientica, I never had a perfume from them to lack in terms of performance. So far all of their perfumes were either super performance or beast mode. So in terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for around 3 to 4 hours, and after that slowly subside. We always have a big bubble, big cloud and a big trail behind you. I went up to 10 sprays of this. I went a bit crazy, and that was super loud. It's very loud, it's very thick, it's very dense, and you don't need more than 5 or 6 sprays of this. I'm telling you, you'll choke yourself and others. It's very strong. So don't go more than maybe in winter more than 10. Don't go more than 10, and in summer don't go more than 5, because this is very strong. So in terms of age, this I would say 25 and older to be on the safe side. Although the DNA of this perfume is not challenging in any way or shape, but it's quite sophisticated and multifaceted and complex, and for that I think mature noses will appreciate this better. In terms of gender, bang in the middle, unisex. When I smelled it, I didn't smell ladies or men. I just basically anybody can wear this. Yes, 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 absolutely unisex to my nose. And in terms of occasion, this is very opulent. So it's a very good for going out, for evening, for formal occasion, for special occasion, for close encounter, dating, wedding, anything that is very, very special. This is a special perfume. In terms of season, this is all year round there, but because it's got some density and sweetness to it, I would think it's better suited for winter, autumn, and spring. But summer, unless it's a cool summer or is in the evening, then yes. But if it's a very, very high heat, it could be a little bit cloying. So let's go to the perfume itself. This perfume, I'm telling you, the second I put on my skin, I was thinking, wow, what a quality. And the thing is, with House of Orientica, when they make luxury line, they give you everything plus the kitchen sink for a price. So for a price, this smells and feels, and basically when you smell it, you smell know-how, you smell experience, you smell people who know what they're doing. You smell construction, you smell blend that is beautifully done. So it's super, super opulent and is very well done. So super perfumery in here. The perfume is absolutely gorgeous. I am mesmerized by the quality of this perfume. The quality, this is the first thing it hits you. Super, super quality. Almost everything in this perfume is natural. Either they're all natural or majority are natural in here, which makes it super, super delicious. So it opens up with a huge zestiness, and the zestiness in here is a combination of bergamot and orange. I smell a strong orange, and the orange in here is very zesty, it's like an orange peel, and you smell it. It's very, very refreshing, it's very uplifting, it's very happy. But overall, this perfume I classify it as a semi-fresh to semi-dark. So it is not a super fresh, but in the beginning, at least for the first half hour, got some freshness to it. And those freshness is mainly coming from the bergamot, the orange, and also the pink pepper in here. The pink pepper in here is absolutely gorgeous, very smooth, very rounded, very well blended. Almost is impossible to pick up notes in here because it's well amalgamated together in here. Unless you know exactly what you're looking for, it's very difficult to pick up notes. So after these three, which is opening, and then you are facing massive berries. So the fruitiness of this perfume coming from the berries, and the berries is amalgamation of, again, a few berries in here. I smell blackberries, I smell raspberries, and I smell strawberries. And again, it's very, very juicy, it's very nice. But overall, it's not like a fresh fruit. It's like a dense fruit, and it's like a dry fruit rather than a fresh fruit. But it's got some juiciness and some sparkliness to it in the beginning from those combination of the notes in the beginning of this perfume. And the good news is those berries and the pink pepper stays there for a very long time, almost to the end, which is impressive. Usually with this kind of notes, they won't last more than an hour or two, but in here they last hours upon hours upon hours, and that is the beauty of this perfume. The supporting base of this perfume is few notes in here. I smell patchouli, I smell vetiver, but the patchouli and vetiver in here, again, the amalgamation of them is so well done. You cannot, again, pick them up, but you feel some earthiness, you feel some grassiness, you feel some camphousness, you feel some leafiness, you feel some herbal feel to it. Also, I smell some woods in here, which are quite clean overall. The woods are a combination of cedar and sandalwood, which again, that base lift everything together and carry everything together. By the time it dries down, it gets a little bit woodier and woodier. And also the leather in here is quite dark. It is opulent, it is a little bit on the rugged side, but there's no aromaticness in here, so it is a little bit of leathery feel to it in the base. and also musk. The musk from the beginning to the end is always musky, so you need to like your musky perfumes to enjoy this. But the musk in here again, very, very clean. I smell some spices in here, which is, to my nose, is a combination of nutmeg and cinnamon. So nutmeg and cinnamon here giving it that warmth, the spiciness and the deepness of this perfume. Also, I smell a big amber in here. So the amber in here is very dense, is very thick, is very gooey, is very sticky, is very resinous. So it is a very resinous amber, which is mainly coming from LME, and also to some extent I'm smelling something like incense, but it's a very small amount, so it has got a hint of smokiness to it, but not too much, just a very, very tiny amount. So if you like what I described, this perfume is absolutely amazing. Very well done, very well constructed, very well put together, super good ingredients in here. The ingredients, as I said, if you go to big names, you know who they are. For this ingredients, for this performance, for this kind of perfumery, for this kind of perfumes, you're looking at £200 to £300 plus easy. So they are giving you everything for a high quality. Standard of the quality in here is superbly high. I absolutely love it. There's going to be inevitably some people ask me, is it remind you of anything? To be honest with you, I thought about it a lot. There are some aspects of it reminds me of some perfumes, but I'm not going to mention them because overall this perfume to me is quite unique. Although it's not a super unique, obviously when you smell it, there are some parts of it reminds you of other perfumes, because these days, after 100 years of modern perfumery and thousands upon thousands of perfume out there, it's very, very hard to make a very unique perfume. So overall it is quite unique in its own way, but it is not a unique that you didn't smell this kind of perfume before. Okay, so to me this is a gorgeous fragrance. I highly recommend it. For a price, they absolutely exceeded my expectation. The expectation was to smell something very good, yes, but I smell something very excellent in here. So the perfumery, the ingredients, the smell, the performance, the presentation to match, everything in here is top-notch, high quality you can get for your price you're paying. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems, and this beauty is a definite hidden gem. Especially if you find it for discounted, mamma mia, this is going to be a super bargain for a perfume. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very beautiful in return, you could do that as well. I'll leave them in the link, but you need to live in United Kingdom in order to do so. I am the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge, bold, big, and very unique and very artistic. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super bold and very big and long lasting. Thank you very much as always for your support and love, and your watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.